been a little while since I've done an update. We've been pretty busy out here and just haven't had time to film. Right now I'm on my in-laws property, and they had a big tree fall down, quite a pretty big tree fall down here and go across their walking trail. So I cut that all up last week and I've been just working on that. And there's a lot of trees that went down. About a few days before we got here, they had a massive windstorm, and just everything. I mean, just a whole bunch of trees in the area. I mean, it knocked out power, and I mean, it was crazy. So we've been kind of getting that put back together. Let me put this. We've been kind of getting that cleaned up, and there's just a bunch of trees over the years that went down. So I've been working over here. I've been doing, I've been working remotely, so that's the main thing. This hasn't just been like a vacation for the most part. Work, like I think I mentioned on a couple of videos back, that work basically said go. So we're going to be up here for another, I don't know, at least a week longer. So I'll try to keep you updated, but next week I'm going to be working again. So the stuff we're going to be doing is probably going to be just either on the weekend or in the evenings, and it gets kind of dark. So I'll try to film as much as I can. Honestly, this is definitely an unprecedented thing. So we're all kind of just like, I mean, I'll be honest with you, there's a bit of anxiety that I deal with and struggle with this whole thing. So, mainly just because it's so strange. And, if I think the thing that I keep thinking about all the time is, man, I should have prepared better. I should have prepared more. And I don't, there's not a whole lot you can do now as far as that type of thing. What you have is what you have. But we sort of got out of town pretty quick. And so, I mean, that's been good, but it has been a bit stressful. So just because, I really wish we would have had the cabin more livable. Unfortunately, we just kind of go up there for the day and do our social distancing, as they say it, and that's about as social distanced as you could be. There's literally no one up there, so we just kind of have been using it for that and just using it as a time to relax and kind of just hang out with the family. And what the project I wanted to do, and I think we can still get some of it done, is that woodshed up there. We got the area cleared. It's a pretty level spot. We actually got some roofing, and that's about all we really went out for last week. We literally just kind of stayed here most of last week and followed the guidelines. So, we're trying to balance out, working on our stuff, but, following the guidelines and not going out and doing anything. So that's really what we've been doing. So we've been here for about 2 weeks, and, so I'd say we are probably pretty much virus free at this point. If we get it, then it's from up here. We didn't bring it, so we followed all the rules. So, I think we have the roofing. We have some screws and stuff, just real basic stuff, and hopefully we can get up there and kind of get the uprights going and get the framework going. Because I really do need a woodshed up there. I mean, we have a lot of wood on that property that we need to get dry. It just makes me feel weird having all this, dead trees laying around and not putting that to use, because eventually they'll rot out. So if we can at least get a couple of cords, a place where we can stash a couple cords, that would be awesome. The thing we've been using up here, at least on my in-laws property, is the Rhino, as we showed you before in other videos. And so I'm going to be hauling these rounds back to a pile. We're just going to make a nice pile and get it kind of cleaned up. And there's a lot of stuff that's gone down over the years, so we're just going to drive around here and kind of clean some stuff up and make it look nice again. Of course, it's been fun to see them, and we always love hanging out up here with them. So it's not all bad. It's a good thing. And I think working remote, the week before I did a week working remote at work, and it was actually really good. I think it works really good, and I think there's going to be a lot of good things that come out of this whole experience. And I think that working remote and doing those types of things is just one of the many things, because technology's improved to the point where it's like it's as clear a video as we're doing right here, and I'm talking to everybody on our team at work, to the point where I don't know if I'm going to really tell you guys, because I don't I don't know if I can. I'll see if I can do this, but if I get permission, I'll give you guys a heads up, because I think, you know, we actually kind of lived out, you know, what we talk about. We bugged out. We basically left and went to a safer, more remote area. Yeah, we have family here. That's part of the plan. That's always been part of the plan. We have a cabin here. We have some minimal infrastructure here for us. But my work has kind of taken interest in that design. You know, they're like, hey, you know, why don't you do a live stream up there? So that'd be kind of fun. We'll probably talk about that more in detail next week. I will ask them if I have permission to tell you where and when that is, because you guys, as this audience, you know, that's what we talk about a lot, and it's sort of the topic of this channel. But I think it'd be cool for you guys to see this in a different sense, and I think you guys get a kick out of it. So one thing about bugging out: allergies, man. This place is like allergy central. So it's been hitting us all hard. We're all just like dry eyes and stuff. So it's bad everywhere, but I looked on the allergy map, and this is like the worst place right now. So a lot of trees blooming, kind of early spring, and it's just hitting everybody hard. So we're dealing with that and getting over that, and kind of getting climatized to the place. So I'm going to kind of get back to work here and put this rhino to work. Pretty cool, and see what we got. There's another tree that's down over here. I don't know exactly where it went. It's leaning. I hate doing leaners. It's leaning. I can see it from here. I don't want to do that one. But we need to get that down for safety, and it kind of fell over as well. So we got to get that one cut down, and I think it's not very big, but yeah, we'll try to get that one down as soon as we can.